Oh, I have to put that Kid Friday logo on. I know we're recording. Shh. How's that? Looking good. Hey, if this is not the most awesome special Kid Friday ever, wow. It is our Black Kid, well, and it's not a racist thing because it's called Black Friday, but it's
Kid Friday, Black Friday,
it's
special.
It's like that. See? It's a Kid Friday, Black Friday special. Hey, how you doing? I'm Dave. And you know who we have here? Hannah, my daughter, who is, what are you, like 36, 37 years old?
I'm actually 42.
Now, Hannah and I, we've been podcasting since you were, I think you were 6 years old, okay? Here's a picture. Check that out.
I know it was before Zoe could even read.
That's you with the hat on, right? Of course it is. I mean, I know that. I'm just telling, I'm telling you. That's you. That's you.
Yep.
I think you were 6, right?
Probably.
And you're how old now? 14?
19.
19? No, 19. All right. It is our Black Friday extravaganza. We're going to take a look at some of the Black Friday ads. Really cool stuff. We're briefly going to touch about iOS 11, and I got a whole bunch more, but Hannah has to go pretty soon. So we're going to really hit these Black Friday ads. So, Hannah, if you could, do me a huge favor. And Hannah, it's so great to have you here. In Studio C from Uptown Minneapolis, if you could, Han, do you see where it says anywhere like opening or something like that? Or like,
Open.
Yeah,
Down.
I see it. All right. Can you give us a countdown or something like that?
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Hit it. Oh!
Let's get this party started.
Yeah, I'm a kid. I love computers. I have an iPod. I'm a gadget freak. I like to play with my display. I do it every day. I have awesome technique. Yeah, I'm a Kid Friday. I love this stuff, can't you see? Yeah, I'm a Kid Friday. I'm a kid who's in love with technology. Kid Friday.
Oh, yeah. Kid Friday brought to you by Story Cub. Hey, Hannah, what you been doing the past 13 years? Anyway, just out of curiosity.
Pretty much nothing.
Pretty much nothing.
Pretty much school. That's all you ever do.
She's a smart girl, and I don't mean smarty pants. Although I never mind. I was gonna say I changed your diaper as a kid a couple times. Anyway, hey, we're talking about Story Cub and video picture books. How cool is that?
Super cool.
It is unbelievably cool. It is story time anytime. Whether you're in the car, the beach, if you are on an airplane, if you always have to have a straw in your soda, like Hannah, you'd love Story Cub, because who doesn't love story time? You know what, Han? What do you think? Bedtime? Great time for a story?
Of course.
What'd you say?
Of course.
A horse? I know. No, while you're doing that, I'm trying to set your level. That's why I asked you. I asked you for a different reason. See? All right, go ahead. Oh, that's me. Never mind. Keep talking. Yeah, you.
Bedtime.
What? Bedtime? That's the
Yeah.
best you can come up with? Bedtime? Anytime?
Anytime.
All right.
Morning.
Noon, night, whether it's your neighbor, whether it is some woman trying to get her cat inside her apartment from outside that's crawling along, whether you live by a sewer dump. I'm kidding. That's an inside joke.
Trying to entertain your cat while you're biking.
Trying to entertain your cat while you're biking. Hannah knows, because it doesn't matter. She doesn't know. Hannah, so what's the deal? Oh, first off, let's talk about Story Cub, all right? So, Story Cub, it is great. It is in iTunes in the podcast section, and definitely check that out there. go to storycub.com because you can sign up for the free story of the day. And then what? You get an email. You can opt out anytime. It's no spam thing. And you can get... It didn't repeat. Can you go do that? Can you go, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Actually, I have to figure out a different way. Well, we'll just leave that go. Don't worry about it. Stay here. Stay here. Nah, forget about it. Hey, anyway, it is story time all the time. It doesn't matter if you're riding a camel, whether you own a goat. Who doesn't love video picture books? Go to storycub.com. Sign up for the free story of the day. Hannah, did I say free?
Nope.
Yeah. Hey, you're sitting right next to me. And you're telling me I didn't just say
kidding.
free?
I'm kidding.
You're kidding. Okay. So, see, this is a good promotion for Story Cub, don't you think? Because we're really highlighting the essence of free video picture books. Viewed in over 200 countries around the world, as is Kid Friday. And Han, you haven't done a Kid Friday forever, and we always like to wave. Can you help me? Wave everyone to the kids around the world, okay? 200 and I forget what it was. It was over 200. I check it each week. It was 211 or something like that. 211 countries. It varies. So thanks to Story Cub and for being a sponsor. And go help us watch Story Cub. Get on the email list. Your little cousin will love you for it and probably leave you alone so you can play your video games. All right, Story Cub, thanks for being a sponsor of Kid Friday. All right, Han, okay, so iOS 11, oh, I forgot to, sorry about that, spin that out. Hey, I forgot to, I wanted to mention, so you probably didn't know this, but I always recommend when a new operating system comes out from Apple to wait.
Yes.
Because there's always updates and there's always problems. It's just really frustrating. So, they come out with, they just came, recently, not too long ago, came out with iOS 11, right? Mm-hmm. And within a week, it was 11.0.1, 11.0.2, 11.0. How long has it been out? Maybe 6 weeks or something like that?
Yeah, at the very most.
Okay, well, you know what? We're at 11.1.1. We've already gone, they've done 11 updates.
Wow.
And so make sure you do it because the newest one, the 11.1.1, also has to deal with security. So if you do have an iPhone
and I know one of them was
tablet,
new emojis too.
See?
After 11, it was the new emojis didn't come out with 11.
See, that's why we need you, is because that's my phone. That's all right. That's why we need you because I don't think of that emoji stuff. What's like the coolest emoji that you've seen?
I don't really use emojis.
No?
But I don't know. Like the poodle emoji probably.
The poodle emoji?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's been around forever
emoji?
though. Well, yeah,
okay.
It's been around since the beginning, I think.
I'm not a big emoji guy, so I'm just asking because I'm curious. So if you have an iOS device, an iPad or whatever, or an iPhone, make sure you get the latest update because at first I waited till it finally forced me to do it. Like so,
it did.
Yeah, like 11.0.6 or 7 or something like that. It basically forced me to do it, but I didn't have to deal with all that stuff in the middle. All right, Black Friday. All right, Black Friday is coming up, and it's interesting because Black Friday is really an American thing. However, in Australia and other countries around the world, they started Black Friday.
You know
and
what?
They don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
It's interesting, right? Yeah. They I know that like Canada has their own type of Thanksgiving, and they don't do their Black Friday after that. They do it with us.
Boxer Day?
No, that's in the UK.
Boxing Day.
Boxer Day. Boxing.
Oh, that's anyway. Whatever. You could be right.
But that's kind of come to America too.
Okay. So
it's the day after Christmas.
Basically, any way to get to do some promotion on a day to get people out. Now, Hannah, it's interesting, Hannah, because you have worked at the largest shopping mall in the United States.
Not over Black Friday though.
Okay,
Thankfully.
but you worked at a store in the largest, the Mall of America. All right, and they keep adding on, and now it's connected. There's 2 hotels connected to it.
Office building.
There's all sorts of stuff. I don't think you can count office space though as part of a mall, a shopping experience. I wonder if they do count that or not.
Well, they count. I know that they count the whole total size, which would mean Mall of America is the biggest. But then they also count retail size for some of them, which would make Mall of America not the biggest. But But that's retail size because we have an amusement park and everything, and that's not considered retail.
That should count.
So we're literally the biggest. It's not by retail.
There's an indoor roller coaster. There is a Ferris wheel. There are
many indoor roller coasters.
There's a bunch of rides that she is scared to go on.
Yeah, I'll never go on.
But they're fun.
Can't pay me.
But you know what? When it's cold out and you want to go on some rides, whatever, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and if you live in Minnesota and you're shopping there, they if you spend $250, there's like a certain date. You can probably look it up. You bring in your receipts to this special kiosk. You can get two free unlimited wristbands, or you can donate them. You can get admission to like the Crayola experience thing they have.
Oh yeah, and they have Legoland there and all sorts of stuff. So okay, we're gonna get into Black Friday. If you could, because there are a lot of people that plan their vacation to go to the Mall of America. So knowing what you know, because you know a lot, do you have like at least one like the best tip or something that you could share with someone visiting the Mall of America for the first time, and an insider kind of, like where there are like, I don't know, 5 food courts or something like that?
Yeah, so they have a newer.
What would you recommend?
They have a newer food court that is really good. It's they have a Zara store now, and it's over by that. It's between Nordstrom and
you don't
Sears, whatever.
But
that's the best food court, and it's really clean and nice, and there's good restaurants there. Probably like they have these. I think they have these new like interactive map things. So I don't know how it works because I know where I'm going.
All right, well, thanks for the advice.
Try that.
I remember one thing you used to have tips about where to get free stuff.
I was just thinking of that because I don't. Okay, but I don't know how I feel about that anymore.
No. You could share it. Like we went to this candy place.
I know, but I still feel like it's.
You can go to the cheese place. You get free cheese.
Scammy.
Well, no. You have to understand. You've been there a million times. Someone's coming here for the first time.
Okay.
You want to hook them up. How do you? What's the best way to hook them up? You're not stealing. They give away samples for free. It's not like you're.
I know, but the reason I thought of this is because I had a Groupon for the Lindt store, and we went in there and got free chocolate, and then we ended up buying it because we had a Groupon. But they still give you free chocolate in the Lindt store.
See, that's a good. Okay, free. I don't care about the Groupon. Free chocolate at the Lindt store at the Mall of America.
Yes.
What else?
I think you know what? I think that they're
free toilet paper in the bathroom.
Not unlimited, just what you need.
Okay.
There's a cheese store that has cheese samples. There is a candy store called Sugarfina, which I can't guarantee this, but I think there's a sign outside that says free candy samples pointing towards the store. No free candy the other way, and it's like really expensive candy, so you get free that probably just.
And a lot of people go there to exercise. You see people, you can walk.
Yeah, I do that.
That's a big mall.
Oh, yeah, there's the mall walkers. You get there nice and early and
of course
grab your coffee.
They're closed now, but I remember at one time the Mall of America had 3 Radio Shacks. What's up with that? Are there like are there multiple stores still there?
There's like 4 Caribous, 3 Starbucks.
That's crazy.
There is a gas station. It doesn't have gas, but
because it's so big.
Yeah.
It's so big.
All right. I heard they're trying to get a grocery store in there too.
By the way, since Amazon bought Whole Foods prices, they made a big deal, and they're coming them down. They're bringing.
But are they really that cheap?
And for Black Friday, you're going to be able to buy the Kindle at Whole Foods. You're going to be able to buy Amazon products at Whole Foods, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, and I was there recently, and I saw they have a Echo.
Yeah.
And Alexa. Amazon.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
They sell that there?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's Amazon stuff. Okay, so let's just not goof around because we don't have much time. So I'm going to the screen share here, and we're pulling up. There's plenty of places that you can find Black Friday deals. When is Black Friday? Okay, so here.
It's on Friday.
Okay, so let's pull up Walmart because Walmart usually has some pretty good deals. Hannah, I waited outside in the cold for, it says years ago. And it was,
For what?
And I worked my way through the store to the electronics department because you wanted an iPod. And
iPod
it
Touch.
it was an iPod. And it was just nuts. It was just like,
I think it was an iPad.
Man. And by the time you got there, and they're like, no, sorry. And it was horrible.
So I think it's
cold.
interesting how like the kind of like grocery stores like Walmart and Target are still doing that thing where they're open on Thanksgiving, but
yeah.
the malls aren't. They're on Black Friday now. They
So
don't.
let's look. Okay, so that's what's on the screen, right? So we're looking at Black Friday at Walmart. Phones. It's interesting. A lot of phone carriers now they want you to lease the phone instead of buy it.
Yep.
So what is that? That's an iPhone.
iPhone 6.
iPhone 6. That's not.
Do I have an iPhone 6?
You have a 6 or a 6S. And
Which
now,
I like it because it has the headphone jack.
on a previous show, because I took a look at all the specs, and the recommendation I say is if you have a 6 or a 7, there's no reason for you to upgrade. There really isn't. Speaking of Apple, their sales, they had great sales. You know why?
Why?
Not because of the I'll come back to that. Because of this iPhone SE. Okay? It's like an iPhone 5.
Like the mini? Is it mini?
It's just like an iPhone 5.
Oh, yeah.
However,
but it's newer.
However, they're able to lower the cost of that, and they're selling them like crazy in Africa. And so it's an inexpensive iPhone that people can afford, and so that's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, because in other countries, the iPhone costs way more than we're paying.
And yeah, so now there's an affordable iPhone. So it's interesting how I thought, I don't know. Now, another thing I was going to mention, I'm going to pop out of this for a second because I want to mention this. So I walked over to the Apple store. You know, I had some issues, and boy, Apple hooked me up, and God, I forget his name. Great guy.
Great guy is his name.
I asked him, I said, so just for clarification, because I've read, is it the iPhone 10 or is it the iPhone X?
10.
Covered this on a previous show. He said it's the iPhone X. I said, really?
But people say it's pronounced 10.
I said, you know, it's funny because I talked on the previous Kid Friday that it's iPhone 10 because that way they can think of the marketing. They can up one on Samsung because Samsung was always one number ahead of them.
Yeah, and so there was no iPhone 9.
So they go to the 11 or whatever, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay. So, but he said it's the X. And then, you know, I come back to Studio C here, and a commercial comes on for Sprint saying, we've got the iPhone 10. So
I think it is the 10. The marketing people wouldn't lie.
They did say it's to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the iPhone, but regardless, you know what though? This guy he knows his computer stuff. Sometimes you get good people, and sometimes you get good people that put it this way. Sometimes you get good people that know what they're talking about, and sometimes you get good people.
They just give you free stuff.
No,
they don't know what they're doing, and so they give you all the stuff for free.
No, I know. I'm just saying, hey, look, I went into terminal. I put this code in. I'm not a genius by any means, but I know a little bit more.
Yeah.
All right. Enough of that. We're going back into here. So let's.
Got 5 minutes.
Oh, well, we better hurry up. All right. Hoverboard, $148.
Good price.
55-inch 4K TV for under $300.
I believe the hoverboard is $200 at Target, so get it at Walmart.
Now, I'm wondering, it says, look, it says shop now. It says click on our early bird specials and stuff. And so when
Target also has that.
When I went to get you your iPod, it was just, they had a certain quantity on hand.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Walmart has been doing that. If they run out, you can still order it, and they will promise that you will get it before Christmas.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Now, do they still do that? I can't read the fine print. Regardless, a pretty good deal on an iPhone 6, which is, you know what? I wouldn't be. iPhone 6 is great.
Yeah, I think it's better than the other.
I'd have no problem, and I'd have no problem getting one of those. What do we have down here, Ham? Because the kids
Nintendo Switch. I'm not really sure how that works, but I feel like there's a lot of controversy around it.
The Switch is cool, and it's got a lot of really cool accessories. You got some DVDs. You know, I like the movie Superbad, right?
Yeah.
A friend just the other day texted me. There's some kind of a special extra bonus edition that he saw. He sent me a picture. So we're just looking at some of the tech stuff. If you need a TV, now just so you know, I don't know if you knew this, Hannah, but for Black Friday, some companies they make TVs especially for Black Friday.
Are they lower quality?
They take some of the features out. They remove some of the features. So
you think it's a good deal, but it's really just not as great.
It may be a good deal, and maybe stuff that you don't need, but it's sometimes, not all of them. But I'll take a 32-inch TV for 32 is not big enough. I'll take that. See, look at the Vizio. Look, there's a 43-inch for $198, but then there's a Samsung 4K for $328. Anyways, they
watch your YouTube videos in 4K.
Pardon me?
I said watch your YouTube videos in 4K.
You can shoot in 4K on your iPhone.
Yeah.
65-inch Samsung $998. I'd ask for that. Okay, so Chromecast $20. Love
Chromecast.
I can go buy a refurb one for $25 any day of the week. Not too far from here.
Okay, but if we were already to go in Walmart, Chromecasts are great.
Chromecast, what it does, whatever you have on your phone or your tablet, your Android,
your laptop, you can use it on your computer.
Your laptop, whatever you're watching, you can put it. It hooks up via Wi-Fi, and you can put it on your TV.
Love that for YouTube.
You can watch it on your TV.
Use it every day.
And of course, it's a Roku and all that. Okay, all right. So we better get out of here because Hannah got to go pretty soon. And let's check out
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Dun, dun, dun.
No way, Jose Feliciano. Let's say take a look at this. Where are we at?
Best Buy.
So everybody's got TV deals now. I see, and I mean this. On the news every year, I always see. I think I cannot confirm it, but I think Best Buy pays people to camp out at their stores because the news covers it. There's already people camping out at Best Buy, and they show someone with a tent, and I think they're being compensated because they get a lot of free news coverage.
Like, who's waiting outside?
Makes
I think
sense.
the deals are the same as anywhere else.
No, I'm just talking about they're on the news.
I know.
And so they can go, look, they're already at Best Buy camping out for the Xbox.
All right, let's go through some deals real quick.
All right, so look at the deal. Look at
$274 for an iPad Mini 4 with Wi-Fi, 128 gig.
Look at the Samsung, $99.
If you need a laptop,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's you know what? That's awesome. All right.
Probably better than a lot of those cheaper tablets out there.
Okay, so here, this is the Xbox. There's going to be a lot of Xbox competition this Black Friday, so make sure you check them all.
Whoa, the KitchenAid mixer is $300 off?
What is the... and a lot of these, and Walmart too, I didn't go through. A lot of them give you gift cards back.
Yep.
What was that? You did that right in front of the camera. What was that?
1 minute.
Oh, okay. Forget the mixer.
That's a lot of money off,
though. GoPro? Huh?
GoPro $349.
And you get
Hero 5 Black 4K action camera.
I want one
with
of those.
remote.
Oh,
and you get a free $50 Best Buy gift card.
You sound like, were you a rapper or something? Huh? Who are you? Huh? What's that? Are you Lady Gaga? Are you?
All right, I gotta go.
No, you can't go.
Yeah, I gotta go. I got places to go, places to be.
You're gonna be late. You're here for a couple more minutes.
Nope.
All right, and then I'll finish it up. All right, we're going to one
Target.
Yeah.
I already looked at the Target one.
I know you like Target. Well, good. Then you know.
I have not looked at the Macy's one.
But
iPad.
We're looking at technology here for kids. Come
iPad.
On. See, look at this. What's that? You get a $50. Okay, 6 p.m. Forget the iPad. So what's this? What
Xbox One S 500 gig console with remote, and you get a free $25 gift card.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
The Beats.
See, told you the hoverboard $199 at Target. Get it at Walmart.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about this hoverboard.
I don't want one. They're scary.
You said you saw an iPad on here.
Yeah, it was $249, I believe.
Okay,
for
$25
it's like the.
so it's $5 more for the Chromecast.
Yeah.
And
So I think it was for the classic iPad. Keep going. Believe it was $249.
a lot. I tell you, it is the time for TVs. This and just before Super Bowl are the best times.
Super
to buy
Bowl,
TV.
Minnesota.
They're having the Super Bowl here,
Lots of
and Hannah's going to be running an Uber. No, you're not.
no way. They said that I don't know.
Ooh, I like that GoPro. What?
That camera, if you want one of those instant cameras, that's a good price. $59.99.
However, the film is
Plus-
very expensive. I just
No,
wanted
it
to mention
includes camera and film.
that. Yes, but when
But
you're
hasn't
gonna
the
need more
film gone down though? Because these cameras used to be $100.
Yeah, yes, but it's still take a picture on your. I'm sorry. Take a picture.
I know, but if you're extra like that, you want to do that.
Look at this.
iPhone SE.
iPhone 8, iPhone 8 Plus.
iPhone SE.
The Apple. Now, if
Here's
you're
the
interested in
iPad.
Apple Watch, the Series 3. This is the one that's actually it is connected with data with your phone, so you can answer on your watch.
I thought they all were.
What?
I thought they all were.
Not answering your phone on your watch.
Okay, but like doing texts and stuff, right?
Whatever, yeah. What do we got here? iPhone. That's the
SE.
SE. That's the one I was telling you that they're selling like crazy in Africa, and $100 you can't buy an iPod for $100. An iPod Touch. How many gig is that?
32.
Yeah.
There's the iPad. So the 32 gig normal one, the latest one is $249.
That's a good deal.
Why is the mini so much more though?
The mini? Well, does it?
Might have more gig or something.
Yeah,
All right, I
it
gotta
might
go.
be bigger, and actually the mini is more popular. The iPad Pro, that's a good price on that.
Those
Hold on.
iPad Pros are cool.
Hold on. You're not really like.
Yeah, I'm really leaving.
You're walking off the set of Kid Friday. You got.
I got places
Hold on.
to go.
And I bought you sushi.
I gotta be at work.
Hey.
You don't want me to get fired, do you?
Hey. Hannah's, for my real job, Hannah's interning for me, and this is part of it. I'm going to have to write that down when I send the review back in regarding her internship that she...
I got another job.
Well, yeah, I guess you have your priorities.
Do you want me to get fired?
I guess your priority is not to graduate college. Just saying.
I guess my priority is not to get fired from my job.
Hey, listen. Love you, kid. Come here.
You're coming
with
me.
No, I gotta continue. Are you serious? I have to put Kid Friday on hold? That's a huge hassle, man. Are you serious? Really?
Put it on hold for 2 minutes.
Just go down. There's no hold.
All right.
There's a stop button, and then I gotta. I don't like to add.
Fine.
Do you know,
Bye.
Hold on. Do you know where the elevator is?
Yeah, I think I know where to go.
Go down to -1.
Bye. Yes.
Go to your right, and then walk all the way down to the
Yes,
other
yes,
end.
yes, I
And
know where
there's
I
a
am
door there that takes you into guest parking.
-1 right. That's all I need to know. Bye.
Seriously, do you think you can get there okay? Yeah. Since you're up, could you bring me my phone because someone called me? This is a casual Kid Friday. I love Black Friday though. This is so much fun. All the stuff that.
Casual Kid Friday. Casual Friday.
Hey,
Casual
this Friday.
Black Friday.
Hey, and we're recording this on Friday, and we're going to record it. Hannah said she's going to every Friday. She said she's going to be consistent and record Kid Friday. No. She didn't say that, but I still really like. I still really like this picture. Hold on. She left. She really left. I still like this picture of. Why is that not going on? Oh, I know why. Hold on. I think I gotta go like that. I still like that picture of her and Zoe. That's Hannah. I think she's 6 years old, and she's what'd she say? 19, I think. Hope she can find her way out of here. All right, so let's continue this extravaganza of Black Friday because we want to know the deals. So Target, iPhone 8, iPhone 8 Plus, you get a free $250 gift card with qualified activation. Oh, you're still here, Han. Han, you have T-Mobile. You're not too happy with it? I was thinking of going to T-Mobile.
No, I don't get service.
You're going to services. You should dress up. What?
I don't get
And now she's in the refrigerator at studio. She's stealing. What are you taking? A Coca-Cola vanilla? Yeah. I keep that just for her. I would like to try it, but her and her sister really enjoy it. So I just drink something else, like this. Hey, love you. Thanks for stopping by the set. Can't thank you enough. Call me later, and you can take me out for sushi. I don't like sushi. She does though, and she had it delivered. I was scammed. Hold on, I'll get off this picture. I was scammed. Hey, you think you could? I could order something. I'm hungry before we record. Sure, and then she just left. It's all right. Awesome to have her. Since it's been a long time. All right. So here's Target. One thing, so when you get these phones, I'll go back and show you. When you get these phones, well, a lot of them qualified activation, which means usually like a 2-year commitment. Now, I will say this. I have a couple phones I've mentioned. So I have an iPhone 6S, and I have an iPhone 6S Plus. There is a place called, oh man, I forget. I forget what it's called. Oh, PCS something or other. And I went in there with the iPhone 6S Plus, which is a Verizon, originally a Verizon phone, and had a Verizon SIM card in it. And this PCS. No. Anyway, they're owned by T-Mobile, and they use the same towers as T-Mobile. And I asked them, I said, so I have this iPhone 6S Plus from Verizon. Would it work on your network? And so what we did is we popped out the SIM card. It's a little card that slides on the side of the phone. It's connected to your carrier, and he threw in a T-Mobile SIM card, and it worked beautifully. Now, if you have a phone from Sprint, an iPhone, like this one, I need a new screen because mine broke, and actually I broke it twice. And the guy only had a white button, and I'm like, cool. Yeah, I like that. I like the white button. I don't have a problem with that. So regardless, if you have a Sprint phone, you do not need to unlock it. It is already unlocked. So you can see if you, nothing against Sprint. Just like Hannah mentioned, she's having kind of, it depends where you live, right? She doesn't have the best reception where she lives with her T-Mobile, so she's going to Sprint, or she's going to go, I don't know where. I have Sprint, and I'm having issues, so I'm going to try T-Mobile, actually through this PCS Wireless, I think it's called, or something Wireless, because the rates are a lot cheaper, and I get a free Android phone, and I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do with this phone? I want to use it. He said, just use it as a, put some apps on there, use it as a remote control. But I'm going to give you a free phone anyway. I'm like, I'm not going to turn you down. So that's that. Okay, now let's get back into the Black Friday stuff. Oh, yes. So here's Target there. That iPhone SE, if you've never had an iPhone before and you want one, it is very similar to an iPhone 5. Good phone. I like the size of it, smaller. Although, like I mentioned, I might go back to this Plus that I have, trying to figure that one out. If you need an iPad, tablet sales are way down because pretty much there's been no real big breakthroughs with tablets. So people are holding on to their tablets for a longer period. Thus, these companies are not selling as many iPads or Android tablets as they used to. So the tablet prices are becoming more competitive. Let's take a look, and we're at Target here, right? Okay. So look, headphones, it's amazing. So everyone's going Bluetooth pretty much. And over 80% of headphones sold in the United States for the second quarter, I believe, of 2017, second or second core, I believe. Anyway, have been Bluetooth, have been wireless. So Bluetooth has gotten a lot better. There's been a lot of different versions, and I've had some Bluetooth devices in the past, and I'm really picky about sound, and they're not as good as when I plug in. Now it's starting to come around, and so pretty much we're going to have Bluetooth. I have a magazine, by the way, because I like audio stuff, and there's a magazine called The Absolute Sound, and they just came out with an issue, a special headphone issue, and there are headphones that you can buy. You know, they review them and stuff. They're $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for a pair of headphones. Wow. That's super crazy. Regardless, I like these that I'm wearing right now. These are the earbuds. I'm wearing they're Shure, S-H-U-R-E, and these are the 215s. They cost $99. Shure makes a version of the exact same ones, except they have 4 drivers in them. So there's a tweeter, 2 mid-ranges, I think a woofer. Anyway, that version they look the same. That version it's $999 for a pair of earbuds, of Shure earbuds. But if you want to get some really good sound and you want to still plug it in, I'd recommend these Shure 215s. And sometimes they go on sale. I got them actually at Guitar Center. But you can look on Musician's Friend, which is owned by Guitar Center. If you ever go into if you ever go into a Guitar Center and you find something that you like, go on your phone and go to Musician's Friend, okay? And you find it cheaper on there. And you go, hey, will you match this price? And they say yes every time because it ships out of the same warehouse. It's their company. It's just Musician's Friend is only online. And so I do that all the time. Doesn't drive them crazy. We have to get a manager. All right, so try not to do it on a busy day. But they just go to Guitar Center if there's one near you, if you like guitars and drums and stuff like that. And then always go to Musician's Friend and see how much it is there because it's usually cheaper. And there's no question that they'll match it because it's the same company. It's their company. So, a little tip for you there. All right, now, getting back into here for Ken. I don't know what you like. There's, so the earphones, headphones, all this stuff, they're basically 3 types of, I'm going to see if I can, there are 3 types of headphones or earphones. Okay. So here you have, am I not circling it there? Maybe I have to do it right here. I might, yeah. So those are earphones, and those are like what I'm wearing, where they actually go in your ear. So those are earphones. I will take that off, and I will show you these. Now, these are called on-ear headphones, which means that they rest on your ear, okay? And some people like those. And these, I'm not sure. I can't read too well right now because I don't have my glasses. But there are also over-the-ear headphones. So they actually cup. There's a cup that actually will go over your ear. Okay, so there's in-ear. There's ones that are on the ear. Personally, I'm not a fan of. And then there's over the ear. So I like in ear, like an earbud. But I also I like over the ear. I do have some on ear ones. They're just. I will say this: where Kid Friday's broadcasting from, it gets cold in the winter, and if you got some nice headphones covering your ears, playing some music or listening to Kid Friday or whatever it is you're doing, kind of makes it nice. They should have some heated earphone, heated ear Wow, heated headphones. I wonder if that's a good idea. All right. If you have any ideas on that, check that out. Okay. So, some more tablets and phones. Wow, doorbuster, $39. $39. Actually, I do have glasses here. Let me put these on for a second because I don't want to see this door. But hang on, I'll be right back. A Galaxy J3 Juno. I'm unfamiliar with it, but you know what? It looks like every other phone out there, and I'm sure you can go into Google Play, put all sorts of apps on there and stuff. $40. Wow, that's a really good price. That's a doorbuster. Is that a flip phone? Is that a flip phone? $9.99? Wow, Grandpa, thank you for that. Or you can get one. I'm not going to get into it, but I keep changing them. I have two phones. I have a regular size, and one, the larger size. And I like the larger size for video because it's great. But it does fit in my back pocket. But but in my car, all these little places, it won't fit. And so I went back to the just the regular size iPhone. And it broke my screen twice. That's why you see it in a case. Okay? I have it in a case. I learned my lesson. Well, I didn't learn my lesson the first time. I guess it's the second time. And I had the case. Okay. Let's continue right here. We're going to fly through some stuff. We want to look at some electronics stuff. A lot of people... So Google has their own version of the Echo and all that stuff. Wireless speakers, as does Apple, and Sonos and whatever. So there's a lot of choices out there, and so I would take a look if you're looking into something like that. I think they're going to be very competitive because there are a lot of choices out right now. If you're looking for wireless speakers in your house, or like a Siri, Alexis, or some type of a voice recognition thing. So there's that. Is that what I think it is? Is this a? Oh, it's an Amazon. Look at that, Amazon Fire 7 Kindle 7-inch tablet, $69. That's not bad. I think you know what? That price doesn't excite me so much anymore. It would have. A year or two ago. What do we got here? Huh? Whoa, that looks fun. Activity monitor. Is that like a walkie-talkie? What is that? I like that. All right. So anyway, so that's Target. Let's get out of Target here, and we're gonna hit a few more for Black Friday. Again, the TVs, as I mentioned with Hannah, some TVs, not all, but some of them are made. I should probably go in the middle here. What's this chair doing here? Go like this. Oh, I never thought of that. And hey now, hello, hey now. Right, is this better? I'm not saying it's worse, but okay, yeah, why not? So some of these TVs they make for Black Friday, they make specifically for Black Friday, and kind of cheapen them up by removing features. And so make sure that if there are certain features you want in a TV, that it has that. Of course, they all have HDMI, but some people want something more specific than that. So, okay, so we're going to get out of Target here, because I did that because I know Hannah likes Target. Let's go to, let's see, well, you know what, Toys R Us. You can't go wrong with Toys R Us. Let's look at this. This is just fun stuff. 50% off. 5 p.m. to midnight. At least they're 5 p.m. because it used to be midnight to 5 a.m. So, Star Wars Lego stuff. I love Legos. I love them. I don't have them anymore, but when I had them, I still have a bunch of Matchbox cars. Should we do a whole episode on that? I meant to dig a little deeper here. And let's take a look for Black Friday, what they have here. Ooh, that's some good technology right there. The Fisher-Price infant toys. Not interested. Let's do, wow, They're differentiating themselves from all the others because I haven't seen much tech stuff yet, huh? Toys. I like the toy. That looks. You know what? I'm so happy that Hannah is older now because you used to have to buy stuff and it would come in 100 pieces. I'd spend the whole day trying to put it together. And I was successful, probably about 75, 80% of the time. All right. You're not going to give me any tech till page what? Wow. Ooh. Is it another talking Elmo? Love to learn Elmo. Oh, I'm looking. I'm sorry. I apologize. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, you can look at this. Okay, this is okay. So, I'll back up here, and you can see the stuff. Ooh, I like the race car set. See some of the stuff they have there for Black Friday. I'm doing it fast because I know there's not much there. So let's maybe hit a couple more. Let's see what the latest is. So there are plenty of websites you can view the stuff on. We're just looking at theblackfriday.com, but it's fun to see what's out there. Tell me when to stop. Yeah, I can't hear you. Hello? Half Price Books, one of my favorite stores. I'm serious. I really like Half Price Books. Now, they're not in every state, so you may not know what Half Price Books is, but they sell books and records. Ooh, I love vinyl. And if you get on their email list, you get coupons. One day it was 30% off any item, 40% off. I just had one the other day, 50% off. Anything in the store. That's a pretty good deal, if you're asking me. I have no, wow, look at that. Okay, so they got a whole gift guide. So if you're into Half Price Books, it's funny. I use that's a good one to think of for that. All right, so let's go up here and let's check out Costco because I have so many friends that have bought TVs from Costco and computers as well. So yeah, look at that. That's pretty good, isn't it? $70 off an HP. Let's take a look at sometimes I like to dig into what it actually has. So it's got a terabyte hard drive, which is fantastic. 12 gig of memory. That's really good. For how much? $380, $379.99. That I would, if I were a Windows guy, I would hop on that because so the 12 gig of memory. Now, in case you don't know or are unfamiliar with computer memory, there's not to get it confused because there's a hard drive and that's how much storage. And this has a terabyte. You may be used to gigs, like 250 gig hard drive. Well, a terabyte is 1,000 gig. So that'll hold a lot. And then the memory is the internal memory, 12 gig. That one has 12 gig of memory. And what that means, computers, not that long ago, you had like 4 gig of memory. You could upgrade it to 8. This has 12. The computer we're using right now here at Kid Friday has 16 gig of memory, but still 12 gig is really good. You can run multiple programs at the same time. You don't have that freezing. If you have a computer that is slow and freezes up all the time and stuff, this internal memory, 12 gig, helps kind of keep, because at the end of the day, I'm at the office. I have like 20 different windows open between Google and Safari and Firefox, and we're actually using to look at these ads. We're actually using a browser called Opera. So there's so many of them out there. That's a great deal. I almost want to get one. Let's see. Yeah, you can see so they have Dell, HP, Lenovo. They got some good stuff. let's see what they have on the next page here. Hello. Oh, I got to go like that. Okay. So, we spoke about this previously. The aerial camera bundle, this drone, and I forget how much it was. It was expensive. How much was it? We talked about this on a previous Kid Friday because we were at Costco, and it was, I don't remember. So there's the Google new the voice activated speaker, 2-pack, $50 off. Off of what though? The prices are usually pretty good at Costco, though. I'm pretty sure I read that at Costco they do not mark anything up more than 30%. Then when they buy it, there's some like professional camera stuff there, and micro SD cards, things like that you can use for your stuff. Ooh, now look at this: Xbox One S bundle, $80 off. Limit of 3. When it says limit of 3, it almost makes you want to go, wow, that sounds like something I could sell on eBay. You know, that new Xbox is looking sweet. The PlayStation 4 looking sweet. Look at that. The PlayStation 4 has a terabyte as well. You know, so if you have a Costco membership and you might want to recommend mom and dad to maybe check that out at Costco. What is that? Wow, that's a wireless router with a lot of antennas that you could probably, I don't know, get down to whatever. But anyway, that bear, okay, a chair, very exciting stuff. Okay, enough of the chair. Not out of here, and we're gonna do. Let's take a quick peek at. Let's take a quick peek at Amazon, and we'll wrap it up. But you can always go to the Black Friday, just like it says there, theblackfriday.com, and there are many other sites that you can do that as well. So, of course, Amazon pushing their own product, which of course makes sense. The Echo Dot, save $20. That's pretty good. And you can have Spotify hooked up to it. The Echo, I wonder, I'd like to do a sound comparison test between the these wireless systems from Apple, from Amazon, from Google. That might be an interesting way to interesting. So okay, so there's all the Amazon stuff they're showing you. There's the $69.99. That was the same price that we saw at Toys R Us. Cloud Cam, night vision, two-way audio. Okay, here's some more kids' tablets. Fire tablets, great. And you can buy, some things excite me, some things don't. But look at that. An Amazon Fire 7 tablet for $30. That's the 7. Right next to it is the 8. Whoops, that's me. Right next to it, right here, is the 8. So you know that it must be better because it's the 8, not the 7. But the 8's only $49.99. $50, 12-hour battery, etc., so on and so forth. I like that. That's a pretty good deal. Let's move on. Let's see what else they have. Hey, you know what? There's a girl on a bench. Are they selling the girl or the bench? Neither. Talking about the Kindle. The Fire TV stick, which actually I might be interested in picking that up. I have Apple TV. I have Chromecast, and I'm kind of interested in seeing what that's all about because I've read some really good things about it. And if you have Hulu, Netflix, all that stuff, of course, it'll hook you up to that if you have subscriptions to those things. But okay, so here's TVs. Okay, so if you need a TV it's TV Mania is crazy on Black Friday. Just make sure that it's got, and we could get into the specs of the TV because some of the specs are not quite quite as good as the TV that they make specifically for Black Friday. However, with that said, or whatever, they're usually pretty good, and for the price, it's like, I was really bummed out though because I had a 55-inch Vizio TV, and I had to move it, and I picked it up and I twisted it just a little bit, and the screen broke, and so when I went to check it out to get repaired, it's pretty much standard. It costs more to repair than to replace. So TVs are disposable now, and I hopefully you recycle yours like I did. I brought it to a recycling place, but it costs more to repair than to replace. That's crazy because you know what? It was a really good TV, but yeah, and it was really thin, right? Like a about size of an Oreo cookie, that thick anyway, right? Great TV, great picture, and I miss it because I didn't replace it. I had another TV. I've got another one. It's a 32-inch, and when you go from a 55 to a 32, it's no fun for the first couple weeks. Then you get used to it, and then if you don't know what you're missing, you're fine. So. Wow, Black Friday, TVs. All right, I'm gonna see if there's something else. Personally, I'm not looking for anything. No one's asked me specifically for a gift. I like gift cards. You like gift cards? You know what? You can put that in your pocket, whatever. I was carrying around so I don't know if you know Target stores. Sometimes if you buy whatever, they give you a free $5 Target gift card. I had no idea I was carrying that around with me for over a year. Why would I carry that? I had no. I had it in my wallet. I didn't even know. And I figured that. All right. And do we want to look at anything else? You can look yourself. You're not. You know what you're doing. This is I'm just giving them props because we're using them. That's the Kid Friday. TheBlackFriday.com. There are plenty of other sites as well that have the Black Friday deals on it. And so if you're looking for that Xbox or that PlayStation, you can do some really good comparison shopping and make your best recommendation for Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, whoever, because you don't want to pay for it, right? Of course not. So there you go. There were some other things that I was going to mention. So let's take a look and see if I'm going to take a look at my show notes here because I actually have show notes. I know. So you can do there's some new features on the iPhone. Screen recording capture is really cool. When you do screenshots, I don't know if you've ever if you have an iPhone and you've updated it, you do a screenshot and you can actually edit it and then text it and not save it as a photo, which saves room. It's actually pretty cool. Siri's updated, and actually I think, you know what? Siri does, I thought maybe I was mumbling, but Siri recognizes my voice better now than it did previously. So, and I remember when it first came out, it was like directions to, let's just say Target, because it's directions to Target. Okay, getting you a connection to farted. I don't know, but and then it starts dialing numbers. So like I say something and it says, okay, calling. So I'm like, no, I'm not calling them. I don't call them. And then, of course, they call me back, and I say it was a mistake, and then you get a whole thing, and then you're like, I don't want to talk to you. I didn't mean to talk. I didn't mean to call you. It was Siri. I'm Sorry. So that's pretty cool. The control center is really, really cool. You can customize it to your liking. I should show you my control center. So this is my control center. If you can see that, you can put in all sorts of stuff. I can adjust the lighting on here, the screen resolution, bring it up as just one thing. If I'm done with that, you can play your music, all sorts of stuff. It's really cool because like I have Apple TV, so I have an Apple TV app, thing right here. So, but you can customize it to what you have and what you like. And so if you have updated to iOS 11, make sure you go into that control center because it's really useful, and you can bring it up, and it just has basically, it's kind of like bookmarks in a sense, that it just has the stuff that you want to access the most. So that is that's a really good feature, and I like. And we mentioned that they're already up to 11.1.1. Anyway, so let's just end it there. What do you say? Huh? Because Hannah took off. I'm all by myself. I don't mind being by myself, but I'm just saying, all by myself. One thing on the iPhone that I think some updates have addressed with this iOS 11, I'll just end with this, is when it finally forced me to upgrade to iOS 11, my battery would drain like crazy. I was like, I can't believe how fast my battery is draining compared to what it had before this update. It has gotten better. They have pushed up some new updates that help battery life. But also keep in mind, if you're not using Bluetooth, turn your Bluetooth off. And you can put that Bluetooth right into your control center. So you can just pull it up and boom, tap it. As opposed to going into settings, Bluetooth, blah, blah, blah. If you're not using Wi-Fi, if you don't need it, if you're out somewhere and there, whatever, you don't need Wi-Fi, turn your Wi-Fi off. And again, it's just swipe up for your control center, have it right, it's right there, and you can just tap it and turn it off. Things like that, you'd be surprised. And then also keep in mind that if you double tap your home button, it'll show you things that are running in the background. Get rid of those, because especially if there's an app or things like that, they continually download ads, some of them, and that will really drain your battery. So keep that in mind. It's like the battery. My battery. I don't have any issues anymore, but because I'm trying to utilize it the battery the best way I can, and I always plug it in. I can't believe it. There's people in the office. There's people. It's like, hey, can I use your charger? Hey, can I use? It's like, if you get a car charger. First thing, I get in the car. What's the first thing I do? I plug my phone in. I don't understand it. So any chance you get, plug it in, because it's always nice. But there's a lot of things that can really drain your battery, especially the things running in the background. But again, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, if you don't need it, turn it off. And we'll leave it with that. And I had so much more stuff. I can't believe that. Okay, so I was at Costco with my friend Steve. Now, you've seen him before. I'm going to play this. I'll show you this. So we saw this thing. I'm like, it's called the Squatty Potty. And I thought it was just a little stool for kids to sit on, like, when they go to the bathroom, like a little platform or something. But it's made for adults. And I'm like, what is this? He goes, oh, you don't know about this? I go, no, I don't know about this. So Steve here, we're at Costco, and he's going to tell us about first I'll show you this. Is that right? Yeah, that's the Squatty Potty. It's kind of hard to tell. They're selling them in 2-packs, I think, for $19.99. But here, he's going to tell you what the Squatty Potty is. Okay, so we're at Costco. I thought this was for I thought this was for kids. So my friend Steve here is going to explain the Squatty Potty. It's a 2-pack. Hey,
That's
we
right,
could go
Dave.
in.
We're at Costco. It's a Squatty Potty 2-pack.
So we
only with a $10 rebate for only $19.99. Now here's the deal: it properly aligns the colon, enables fast and complete elimination, mimics natural squat posture, just like our ancestors did way back out in the fields or in the caves, and has effective ergonomic design. That's important stuff.
So, are you going to buy one?
I think I might. Actually, I could probably make this. I have a step stool at home. Why can't I just use that?
So you have trouble relieving yourself? Is that
I
what
didn't
you're
say
telling me?
that, but maybe sometimes the colon
why
is
else
not
would you
properly
buy it?
aligned. I didn't say that. Maybe the colon isn't properly aligned.
So it's a footstool.
And basically, yeah.
So you want to go? So if we buy, you get one, I get one. We're going in on it, huh?
I don't know how I'm going to explain that to like my.
All right, so there you go. That's the Squatty Potty. I don't know. I don't know if I showed this previously, but so you know, Steve always likes to go, and he's the one with the Costco membership. So I don't have one, so he's usually a good guy. He gives me a call. Hey, going to Costco if you want, and sometimes I go, sometimes I don't. I have enough paper towels to last me for the next year. I have enough garbage bags to last me the next year, but I need some laundry detergent. And this woman was selling this laundry detergent. Let me see here, right? This laundry detergent, and they were giving away samples, right? And for laundry detergent, and she was saying, look at it's a big pack. You can get 152 loads of laundry. You just take one and you pop it in, and it's fantastic. That's a lot of laundry you can wash. And then, so I asked her. I said, because I got these Tide deals. I said, well, let me ask you. I said, and I apologize if I'm repeating myself because I don't remember if I said this or not. But I said, sometimes I have larger loads, and it says you got to put like 2 of them in. Do I have to put 2 of them in? And she said, I don't know. I said, wow, I'll take it. You're such a good salesperson. And I said, can I take my picture with you? So I took my picture with the person who was demoing the laundry detergent. Very informative. I said, wow, is your boss around? Because I want to tell him you're doing a great job. And I did buy it. And so if you need your laundry done and you live near Studio C here in Uptown, Minneapolis, let me know. I'll throw a couple your way. All right, now, is there anything else? There is always stuff. We're going to end it right here. If you like Kid Friday, if you are a Kid Friday viewer and you enjoy Kid Friday, please just do this for us. If you are watching it on iTunes, go into iTunes, podcasts, you pull up Kid Friday, and then it says, write a review. Now, if you could give us 5 stars, if you like Kid Friday, we'd really appreciate that, if you like. But actually, if you could actually also write a review. It doesn't have to be long. If you like Kid Friday, say, I like Kid Friday, whatever, and whatever it is. And maybe we'll read some of those because we were going to read some stuff off of our Facebook page as well. Join us on our Facebook page if you could, because we'd love to hear from you. But if you can go into iTunes and do that for us, we'd really, really appreciate it. It means, and that way Kid Friday will be featured more. And like Kid Friday's been on the homepage of all podcasts in iTunes. And how do you do that? Apple never tells you, but reviews have a lot to do with it. So if you could write a review for Kid Friday, we'd really, really appreciate it. And join us on our Facebook page, because we keep saying that we don't promote it that much, and we don't. And I'm going to go to it right now because I'm going to put these glasses on here and see if I can see what's on there. Let's see. I'm taking a look. And and also you get some. We put some cool stories on there about iOS 11. Matter of fact, last one, iOS update. 11.01, 11.02, 0.3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's crazy. So we talked about the Mighty. That's on there. I don't see any. Anyway, write in. Just join us on Join us on the Facebook page, and if you want, write in about some of your favorite stuff, and we'll read it. I'm just trying to see, making sure I'm seeing it all. I don't know if I am. So, but join us on Facebook, and there's some interesting stories that we'd like to throw on there as well. So, this is a 2017 Kid Friday production. All rights reserved. Don't mess with us because Black Friday's coming up, and we don't want you to be injured because there's some. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but every year on the news, there's like pushing and shoving when the doors open, and people have gotten seriously injured. So, if you're a hockey player, you might want to suit, or a football player, put your, it's crazy, and I'm so happy no one's really asking me for something that's specific for Black Friday, or as we like to call it. I think I put it. So where did I put that? Right there. Yeah, Black Kid Friday. Get it? Black Kid Friday. A little play on words there. Okay, so thanks for joining us. Tell all your friends, and can't wait. Wow, can't wait to do another show. We're going to be pushing these things out. I always say that, so I don't have any credibility because there's been a lapse. So I'm sorry, but the show is real, and I can go like this, right? Whatever, doesn't matter. Have a good one. And this technology is moving so fast that whatever you get for Black Friday this year, or whatever you get for Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate or don't celebrate, or if you give gifts or don't, whatever, by February it's going to be updated. I don't know. We'll see you on the next Kid Friday. We like to close the show with the beginning. Why? It's just a tradition, and it's got the old school iPod in there, which I still have and love. And so we'll see you on the next show. Wow. Is that a good way to end the show? I always say we're going to end the show, and then the show goes on for another 15 minutes. Okay, I play guitar. I've got a couple of guitar picks here. See? Now, there's different gauges of picks. Okay? I like a pretty heavy pick. Like a I think it's like a 1.0, 1.1, something like that. Okay. What does that mean? I don't know. Look it up. I just learned about. Never mind. We're seriously gonna end this show. Thanks for joining us. Hope you tell all your friends. I'll see you on the next Kid Friday.
Hit it, hit it, hit it.
Oh! Let's get this party started.